emotional. I knew I didn't have to worry.
Don't make me cry. In this video, we discuss 4 keys to a great marriage. Fighting a lot? Let's fix that.
The first key is to fight the problem, not the person. Rather than getting angry with him, let's get angry at what the problem really is.
One of the issues is that we look at each other and we determine that we are enemies. Mm-hmm. And so we always fight our enemies, and that's what happens in your marriage. So when you fight the problem, you team up together to deal with the source of why there's this argument, or why there's a fight, or why there's like this maybe division between you. You team up together. It's really important that you realize that she or he, your spouse, is not the enemy. Commitment to each other is to say, we need to figure this out and deal with the issue, and not just fight back and forth with each other all the time, and the issue goes unattended to, and you guys are just always fighting. Money can be a huge source of marital tension. Good one, tension. I was thinking of a word. And there could be numerous things. There could be other people, there could be other situations, there could be something in your past, there could be work and careers, even your children. There's all kinds of things that can come and be a source of a problem that you're fighting each other because you don't agree with each other, and you don't have the same thought about it, and so you will disagree. But you need to look at the situations that are causing that and focus on those things together. Like when you overcome something like that together, it's a real strength builder for your marriage.
He's on a pedestal to me, and I would hope that I'm on a pedestal to him. And we should be putting each other first before any other situation, before any other problem. He's my number one. And if there's a problem, then we should be able to attack the problem together instead of attacking him, because I don't want to hurt him and he doesn't want to hurt me.
Right.
And so we want to work on that together.
All right, key number 2 is forgiveness. This is a huge one.
Forgiveness is not a feeling. Forgiveness is a choice. And some people think that, I can't forgive that, or I'm not going to forgive him. He was in the wrong or she was in the wrong, and it's not fair. If he does something to hurt me, whether it was intentional or not, if I don't forgive him, it ties my hands. Unforgiveness is like drinking poison yourself. You're the one that then gets bitter and you get angrier, and now you're going to be fighting all the time because you're holding on to this thing that is really crippling. Once you choose to forgive, your emotions will eventually catch up.
Forgiveness does not mean that you're okay
Nope.
with what they did either. It doesn't mean that it's a free pass. It doesn't mean that whatever the situation is was okay. It might not be okay. It might be a really big deal, or it might be not a big deal. It's all relative to your situation. It just means that you choose to look at it from a higher perspective. You're not just looking at it down here in where it's happening. You come up to a higher perspective, and you see things differently when you choose to forgive. We're not saying it's easy, and we're not saying it's quick. It might be a daily decision that you choose to do, that you hate doing, that you find difficult, that some days you're like, forget it, but you need to keep pressing into forgiveness, because it will completely free you. But you need to start saying, okay, I'm going to walk in forgiveness. I'm going to talk like I forgive them. I'm going to react and respond like I forgive them. I'm going to take the steps to do this. And what Amy said, my emotions will eventually catch up. This isn't an emotional thing. That's where we get all mixed up, is we think marriage is a lot of emotional stuff. No, it's a lot of choosing to do what you committed to do at an altar one day where you said, I do. It's choosing now to do those things, and forgiveness is one.
When you're talking about your spouse, you know, even to other people. It's
Yeah.
not, well, you know, he's a dirty liar and, you know, she, whatever. You know, your speech has to change. Again, your emotions will catch up. You might not even like saying this stuff, you know, but I'm telling you, you make that choice to change the way that you speak. It's going to change what you have.
Talk about your spouse like they're the spouse of your dreams. Okay? Doesn't matter what they're doing right now. Talk about them like they're the spouse of your dreams, like the spouse you always wanted and dreamed of and want to have, even if you don't have that. Talk about them like they are that, and I'm telling you, it will completely change. Not overnight. It takes time. But
it does.
But you decided to do this.
Yeah.
You decided to say I do, so you're in it for the long haul. I mean, that's the whole point. We didn't see a plan B for this.
I still remember when we were first married and we were not happy with one another. And I remember you saying very firmly, I do not care if I have to go to hell and back. I'm only getting married once. I am not backing out. And I remember when you said it because it's emotional. I knew I didn't have to worry.
Don't make me cry.
I know that we, you know, it doesn't matter what we were going to go through, you know, because I remember we were going through some hard things, and I remember that. And I just remember feeling so reassured when it wasn't, you know, it's not like you're talking about getting a divorce or I don't want to be with you. It was, I don't care if we have to go to hell and back. I'm not going anywhere. And it was just so reassuring. Oh, okay, I think I need a break. LiQWYD. The third key is change is key.
Oh,
Like that?
That was cool.
Key.
Change is key.
Yeah.
Change is key. It will unlock some things. And who needs to change? Your spouse does. They are doing everything that you don't like. They have so many flaws. They have so many problems. You have a list of things.
I don't like where this is going.
You have a list of things that they need to change. Does any of this sound like what's going on in your brain? That is what needs to change.
Okay, now I see where it's going.
That needs to change. Our last video, you can check it out here in the card. We talk about stop trying to fix your partner. What has to happen is you need to change. What part of this do I need to look at for myself? That's really, really important.
We should be proactive rather than reactive. Because oftentimes, you know, we do things and you get a reaction, you know, so you tick me off, I react. It's kind of, you know, that's the way things usually go. But if you're proactive and you discuss things and things are, you know, right out there and, you know, you're willing to change and accept responsibility and all that kind of stuff, then it's almost like you have a game plan to move forward. So you've already dealt with stuff so that you don't need to react anymore because you've been proactive and you've taken some measures to ensure that you don't need to react.
Like lots of people wait till it's like rock bottom. Like in lots of circumstances in life.
Yep, sure.
Like they wait till their finances are rock bottom, they wait till their addictions are at rock bottom, they wait till whatever's at rock bottom, and then they're like, oh, I guess I need to make a change. But the best time to make a change is when it's like,
not really a problem.
It's not really an issue. It's when to really look at yourself and say, all right, what are the things that I need to do to become the best spouse that I can be? To, hey, we're fighting about this issue a lot. We seem to be arguing about something. Okay, what do I need to do? For us, our faith is a huge factor in this whole process. It is what empowers us through Christ. We believe that God changes us and makes us new. Yeah, I used to think a certain way, but I understand that needs to change. Yeah, I used to think that maybe the way she thought about something was like maybe stupid, right?
But after a while,
through some change,
you realized who the dummy was.
Maybe so. Maybe you're right. But the fact is that didn't happen because I just, willed it to happen.
Yeah.
There's a certain part of you that has to say, okay, I'm going to do this and I choose to do this. But then there's a heart change that needs to happen too. And maybe that's where you're at. And if you are, then that's a really important place to be at, to say, well, I need help to change. Hopefully this channel is a way that we can encourage people as well, but you need to reach out and say, I need change in my life, and how do I get that? And if you can learn to look in the mirror and say, okay, like, what do you have to do to make this the best marriage possible? That's the real question you need to ask, not what they need to do. Like, you need to leave them figure that out and encourage them, of course, along the way.
Yeah, fight for your marriage.
Yeah, you need to. No one else is going to do it for you. You know, no one else cares.
Yeah.
They got other things they're worried about. So you need to do it. Our last key today for this video is the compliment salad. Everything's mixed in there, and there's some things that you don't like. And like, I don't like tomatoes, like just on their own. Like, I just don't like them, but I know they're good for me. So in a salad with the dressing and the avocado and everything else that's in there, the apples, really offset the taste of that tomato.
You can stomach it.
Whereby I'm able to eat it. It's important that in your marriage, there are times when you need to speak to each other and address things. Like, it's just the truth, okay? Yeah, you gotta change. Yeah, you need to look inward. Yeah, you need to deal with you. And then there's a time where you need to talk to each other about things. Maybe something's bothering you that your spouse is doing. You need to talk to them about that, right? They might not know it's bothering you, and what they're doing may be an issue, but if you never communicate it, so we find the best way to communicate that is in the salad form.
Yeah, so don't just go in and start picking out tomatoes.
Yeah, just, it's too
and
much.
Having a tomato fight.
It would be just a dirty tomato fight.
It would be really messy.
And I just find them so acidic and tart, and I just don't, you know, it's not going to work for me. I'm just not going to have a plate of tomatoes for supper. But if you mix it together with some love and some choice words drizzled over the top with some slices of compliment, you know, then the things that she's saying to me that I might need to hear,
We definitely need to hear them.
I will be able to take them better, right? Instead of saying, here's a tomato and shove it in my face. This is what you need to change about your life. This is what you need to address. You work too much. You do this too much. No, it's like, you know, you need to mix that in with things.
Because your spouse is not all bad.
Not all bad.
No.
I mean, there's some good parts of you. There's some things that you do that's okay.
You know what I mean?
Here's what we want you to do. This is not a new concept either. It's to genuinely compliment your spouse. Like, genuinely compliment them.
Yeah.
Like, make it something that you do daily. Yeah, this is something probably in some book somewhere or somewhere else on the internet. Like, it's not new. But really, if you would genuinely compliment your spouse daily, like, it's amazing. Just compliment them. I like your lipstick color today.
Thanks.
And your earrings. I like your shirt. You made a great...
Kombucha?
Yeah, you didn't make that, but it's great kombucha that you picked out. And you picked it out.
Yeah.
Your teeth are so gleaming.
Thanks.
And I love your smile.
Thanks. I have nothing for you right now. I like your laugh.
See, it's really simple.
Yeah.
You know, even though we're hamming it up a little bit.
Yeah.
But just genuinely take a minute and compliment your spouse. If you like solid marriage advice that's encouraging and uplifting, please subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. And regardless of if you do that or not, thank you so much for watching this video and taking your time to do that. It is proven that 100% of people who hit the red subscribe button and the notification bell will get notified of other videos that we make. Science. I came up with that one. I didn't see that anywhere. Like, that's the new way to do it.
Yeah.
Not like, please subscribe. No, it's 100% proven. Like, you want statistics? 100%. If you subscribe and hit the notification bell, you will get notified of our content. It's just facts.